a role model, says Angel Reese. I take that seriously, says Angel Reese. Okay, girl, you're my angel. Okay, fine. Angel Reese is the example we want to set for the people that we are being role models to. Is the example that we want to set. If we don't get our way, we throw a temper tantrum. If we don't get our way, we throw a hissy fit.
Angel Reese is being celebrated not for her athletic prowess or leadership, but for literally walking off the court mid-game. It's like a masterclass in how not to inspire young athletes.
That is the last you will see Angel Reese in a Chicago Sky uniform with the antics and the stuff she pulled to end this season. She straight up quit on this team the last 3 games of the season, refused to play.
When did quitting become the new highlight reel? It's a bizarre scene, like a motivational speaker slamming the mic down and storming off stage. Yet the crowd cheers. This story isn't about basketball, it's about failing upwards with a smile. Angel Reese is now living in a world where walking away gets more cheers than a game-winning shot. You'd think she just dropped 50 points, broke a record, and signed autographs for orphans, but no, the ovation was for doing the exact opposite.
She disrespected her teammates. Her teammates went back and fired back, letting it be known, hold on, shorty, we're not going for that. Now the Angel Reese stands invaded the Chicago game, screaming out, fire Jeff P, who is the GM.
She quit. She took her ball and went home. And that's the moment the crowd chose to erupt, like confetti cannons just went off. If quitting mid-game is the new definition of greatness, then every kid in middle school sports who storms off because of a bad call deserves an MVP trophy. Who knew that pouting and walking away was the secret path to applause? All you really need is a dramatic exit and a fan base willing to applaud bad decisions.
Excited, I'm going to watch my favorite player, Angel Reese, only to find out, she's busy sticking it to the man. The Chicago Sky organization. Hey, why isn't Angel Reese playing, Mom, Dad? Well, she threw her teammates under the bus. The organization reprimanded her accordingly, and now she just quit on the team. Oh. Is this somebody I should be looking up to? No. Let's get out of here.
The wild part is, Angel Reese was supposed to be more than this. She was supposed to be a symbol of women's basketball rising, the face of grit, hustle, and swagger. She was the person kids looked up to for proof that hard work beats excuses. But what are they getting instead? A lesson that if it gets too tough, you can just leave. Kids aren't watching her for scoring averages anymore. They're learning the art of the mid-game walk-off. Somewhere, a 7-year-old is practicing their angry exit shuffle in front of a mirror, because that's what their role model just showed them.
Jeff, that is Jeff Pagliosa, the GM of the Chicago Sky. Damn, I can spot a nickel in the 3rd row, section C3. Angel Reese, you ain't selling no tickets. You ain't selling no tickets. I can spot a nickel right there. Right there. Listen, the Angel Reese fans letting it be known they want this GM fired, y'all. This is not ideal. I pour my heart and soul into this job. I lose sleep over losing. If anyone is going to take the bullets, I'd rather be me over our head coach or our players. Jeff P out there on his own, man.
Think about how far women's basketball has come. Visibility is growing, ratings are climbing, and people are actually tuning in. That's the most confusing part of this whole saga. Fans applauding like she pulled off some noble act of courage. It's like cheering when a firefighter drops the hose and says, "The flames are too hot today, I'm going home." You wouldn't cheer that. You wouldn't call it empowering. You'd be asking what just happened and why we are rewarding it. But in the bizarre, upside-down universe of modern sports fandom, walking away gets a standing ovation.
Are you frustrated with the organization or frustrated in general?
I don't think I'm frustrated. I probably am frustrated myself right now. I think the language is taken out of context, and I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the whole year. They've busted their ass just how I busted my ass. They showed up for me through thick and thin and in the locker room when nobody could see anything. So I would apologize to my teammates, which
This is where the role model factor gets tricky. Athletes don't get to choose whether they influence kids. The second they go viral, get endorsement deals, and have their highlights on ESPN, they're role models. Whether they like it or not, kids are watching. And when those kids see Angel Reese clapping back at critics one day and storming out of a game the next, they're not learning resilience, they're learning that drama wins.
She's shutting herself down for the rest of the season.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what? She's not gonna be missed.
No, that's ridiculous, man.
Here we go. Alabama versus Wisconsin. Alabama's ranked number 19 right now. I would take Alabama.
I understand that every athlete has bad days and hits a breaking point. But the applause, that's where things take a turn, because when you cheer for quitting, you're sending a message louder than any motivational poster. You're telling kids that it's not about pushing through adversity, it's about knowing when to make a scene so people clap for you. It's not about being a team player, it's about being the main character. This is where sports culture is getting really weird. Forget the scoreboard, the fundamentals, and the grind. Just make headlines and watch the fans cheer like you just cured world hunger.
Her little back warmer brace thing around her warm-up gear. She didn't even have her hair tied up, and she didn't play in the first half. And then after the first half, we get this announcement. So you guys, this is actually in the middle of the game. She has never entered the game yet. We get this announcement. It says, after serving a suspension during the first half of tonight's game versus the Las Vegas Aces, Angel Reese has been ruled out for the second half due to a back injury for the team. I'm laughing because it's just all...
The problem is, this doesn't just hurt Angel Reese, it hurts the entire sport. Women's basketball is finally in the spotlight, and instead of showcasing resilience, the big story is about someone quitting mid-game and getting celebrated for it. That's not growth, that's sabotage wrapped in applause. You can't build a sport on highlight reels of walk-offs. You need heroes who stay in the fight, not ones who storm out the second things don't go their way. But let's talk about those fans for a second. Why are they enabling this? Why are they applauding something so obviously toxic? Part of it is the social media effect. People love a good villain-turned-hero narrative. They love chaos and drama. They love to cheer for the person who doesn't care what anyone thinks.
Credit. That was some good bullshit. This dude is a master polisher. Tyler Marsh went above and beyond. He didn't just use the regular polish. This dude grabbed the chrome polish and put a double coat on this turd. For the most part, I noticed that Tyler Marsh was talking about Angel Reese on the court. He was talking about her preparation. He was talking about her work ethic. He was talking about her commitment to pretend basketball, her competitive.
Those role models are supposed to show kids that no matter how rough it gets, you stay in the fight. You don't have to win every battle, but you show up.
Kids do care what their role models think. And when their role models tell them that walking away is applause-worthy, those kids are the ones who pay the price. It's not empowerment to quit when you're supposed to lead. It's not strength to walk away from teammates who are still fighting. It's not growth to model bad habits for kids who are watching your every move. It's ego dressed up as bravery, and people are clapping because they don't want to admit they're encouraging the wrong thing.
Everything has come to a head, and when one of the biggest sports media entities in the country, The Athletic, which is now owned by the New York Times, comes out and makes this statement, well, maybe this is exactly what we all thought. Angel Reese may have thrown her teammates under the bus, ran the bus over them, and then proceeded to just quit and protest on the team.
Picture this, a Little League baseball game. One of the kids strikes out, throws his helmet, and stumps off the field. Now imagine the parents in the stands standing up and giving him a round of applause. Imagine them yelling, "Yes, show that bat who's boss, way to leave the game behind." Everyone would think they'd lost their minds. That's the real play here. She's not trying to inspire kids, she's trying to dominate the timeline. But the timeline doesn't raise the next generation of athletes. Coaches do, parents do, role models do.
It's the toughest job because he's got to deal with the constant drama of Angel Reese and Angel Reese. Well, Casey, what do you mean? There's only one Angel Reese. There are two. There is Angel Reese Jr., the pretend basketball player, and there is Angel Reese Sr., better known as Mama Reese, the professional clapping back at the hater.
And you finish what you started. That's the whole point of sports. It teaches life lessons you carry forever. Except now the lesson kids are getting is to quit loudly and people will clap. And let's be honest, this applause wasn't really about bravery. It was about people wanting to feel like they were part of a moment. Fans love to be part of history, even if the history is embarrassing. They'll cheer for anything if it makes them feel like they're in the drama. And Angel Reese gave them just that, a moment to clap, a story to tell, a controversy to defend. Forget the scoreboard. Forget the sport. What matters is the spectacle, but in the long run that spectacle backfires. The ripple effect is real.